Welcome to the Claudia Jordan Show.
Oh my God.
And the pigeons. Technical difficulty there. I was waiting for the fabulous intro that we had, but I guess something's wrong with it. So we're gonna talk on over this hot ass puffy song. I like the song, right?
Yeah, that was funny.
What you gonna do with the beat, huh?
Put a hex on the whole family.
Dressed in all black
like the homie. Oh, that was good.
Yeah. Hot song. Welcome to the Claudia Jordan Show. Our topic tonight, can we bring the music down just a little? Topic is bromances. Is your man's BFF getting in the way of your relationship? Is your man's BFF, best friend forever,
Yes.
getting in the way of your relationship? Call in 877-2-106-106. And we got to be clear about this. We do not man bash here on the show.
No.
This is just an open discussion, and this is not a gay thing. No offense to the gays, but this is not a gay thing. This is a bromance or man crush is a close but non-sexual relationship between two men. So a really tight, close-knit friendship between two guys. Like, celebrity examples, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. They're really cool. And supposedly the problems with J-Lo was, Matt Damon wasn't really feeling her.
Right.
George Clooney and Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise and Will Smith. There's a whole bunch of them. We'll get to those later. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. Question, ladies and fellas. Has your man's best friend, his BFF, gotten in the way of your relationship? We'd like to know your thoughts. And fellas, do you have a really close male friend, no homo, just your boy, and maybe your female, your lady has a problem with him? Because a lot of times this happens.
Right.
So before we get into the topic, everybody go out and see The Soloist this weekend. It came out on Friday. Check it out. Here the acting is incredible. So Tina.
Yes.
What do you have to say about this topic? Any experience with this? Have you ever had a bromance affect your relationship?
Definitely. It's crazy because you always have that one guy, and I cook a lot, so my house kind of would become like the little hot spot or whatever. And when I come off from work, he would come home and his friends would come over and then they would eat. And then, and then after a while they'd leave. It'd be that one guy that's just still there, still playing the video games, still eating, and I'm looking at him like, I want to change my clothes into my little nighties and shit,
Right,
and just can't do it because he's just still there and he don't get a hint. Like, no matter what you say, he don't take the hint.
So he was like the best friend. He was your guy's best friend.
Yes.
And he's like not really, maybe, I know, sometimes I get, you're like, okay, is this a compliment? He's feeling like we all got this love, or is he trying to, I don't know.
But at the same time, my guy didn't step up to the plate and tell him he had to leave either. Like, they were just comfortable in it. You know what I mean? So where I just go in another room and leave them out there.
Wow.
Wow. Free pass.
Wow.
Anybody else have any experience with this topic? I had a guy that I was dating, and it's like nowhere he would go without the best friend. And sometimes it's a little bit ridiculous. Like, I love being down with my man's friends. I think that's cool. It shows that it's a sign of acceptance, that they all like you, that they feel like that, the fact that your man feels like he can chill with you and his boys, that says a lot.
Right.
That says you're not annoying, he's proud of you, wants to support you and all that. Or he's just trying to kill two birds with one stone. I don't know. But like, I remember one time in particular, I had to have a serious conversation with this dude, and like, I'm thinking, okay, I'll meet you at the spot at the restaurant. I'll see you there. We have to talk about some issues, some things. And dude showed up with his boy. And then, I don't know if that's to stop the conversation from getting too serious. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's like his buffer.
That's it.
Yes.
Or is it just that they're just inseparable, like two peas in a pod? I don't know.
All right. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
What do you think?
I think I personally would rather have a guy that was closer to a dude than a female. I just think it'd be easier to kind of swing that, because if he had a really close homegirl, I'd be thinking like, did he hit that already? Would he be honest? Sure. So I personally would have a dude that is closer with a guy, because I think at some point, once the relationship is really in its full swing, that he would kind of fall back from the homeboy a little bit.
You would think.
I would think.
But Flora,
you like the boy too.
But Flora, I'm just saying. Flora, what's too close? You make some points. It's cool that he has a cool guy friend. What's too close?
Here's a really good example, and I am speaking from experience. When me and my man were in bed together, and he does live with his bromantic partner there.
Wow.
He used to climb into bed with us and just be all, "Hey, let's talk."
Really?
So it'd be me, homeboy, and my man.
Who was in the middle?
Huh?
Who was in the middle?
Right. The significant other bro.
So it wasn't even like they were trying to get
bro sandwich going on.
So it wasn't even like he was trying to get a threesome. You didn't get a sexual vibe. It was just like he didn't have his own life, maybe.
Right. No, but he was very comfortable, like climbing into bed with us and just like, like he was 10. Can I like hang with you guys? What's going on?
That's crazy.
What's going
Yeah, no, that is.
on?
Sick.
Wouldn't that affect the sex life though?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I mean-
he was like, oh, y'all want to get down? Or y'all want me to leave? Or do you want me to leave?
Shelly Rio, married woman here. Does your husband have a really close friend that he hangs with all the time and kind of gets in the way ever?
I wish.
That relationship is.
So maybe we need to hook your man up with another dude, not in the gay way, but as a homeboy.
But you know what? He has one of his friends that has been coming around a lot more, and he did not come to our wedding, and he did not come to his bachelor party. And now they're like the best of friends, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we got to redo your bachelor party and do all this stuff." And I'm like, "Dude, he's freaking married. Like, what's the purpose?"
Do
of doing a bachelor party? Like, seriously, what's the purpose of that? I feel like
sounds like a bad influence.
yeah, a very bad influence. And I don't. And he called him the other night at like 12 o'clock at night, and I'm like, "Who's calling you?" Like, because my husband, nobody calls my husband. His boyfriend. Dude, he has friends, but nobody calls him at 12 o'clock at night. And his friend's like, "Yeah, what are you doing? I'm out in the club." And I'm just like, "Why is he calling you?" Like, all of a sudden, out of third year in marriage, next week, I'm like, "Why is this guy calling you?"
Do your girlfriends ever call you at midnight?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's normal.
But it's not
It's
cool.
always happened like that, though.
But
like your man's just
But
changing
it's not.
up.
But like Claudia might text me like, "Hey, what you want to go out?" It's not like she calls me. In the middle of the
I
night,
don't
like,
call.
"Hey."
I never call.
Yeah, I would never call him the
Yeah,
phone.
it's always a text. Like,
But what did he want? Did he really want anything important, or was it just
You want
like,
him to come out? Like he thinks now, like I don't know what the heck he thinks, but he's just trying to get him to like come over to the other
Trying
side.
to dirty him up.
right?
Yeah.
But that might be a good thing for you, though, Shelly.
Right.
Yeah,
I think you
not
start
in the
liking.
middle of
I
the
think
Don't knock that.
I think you start liking.
This might be good for their relationship.
I think
right?
Not in the middle of the
good.
night,
But also
and not
know-
a redo a bachelor party.
Also know who Shelly married, though.
Now Shelly-
She married this man for a reason.
But now she's getting mad about it. So yeah, it's kind of changing up.
Flip the script. Okay, we're gonna talk more about this. Tina Davina.
Yes.
I challenge you every week. I give you the topic an hour before the show, sometimes on the spot, and you keep coming up with poem after poem after poem. Do you have something this week that addresses this topic of bromances?
I do.
God
it's
damn
funny.
it.
And it's funny because this wasn't like no easy shit today. I was kind of
Sure.
yeah.
That's hard. It's Tina Davina. Take it away.
At first, it was kind of cute. It'd be me, him, and the best friend too. Till I tried to bid him adieu, make romantic dinners for my man, and he'd say, "Me too," never catching the clue, as if nothing was taboo. I realized they were super glued, stuck to the routine. Not quite enough room for me. I'd hate to call it just jealousy, but sometimes I wonder: is he fucking him or is he fucking me? Not trying to get in between, but this just seems weird. I mean, I know they're best friends for years, but still there is a fear. A little overkill. Whenever I want to chill with just my man, here comes the best friend again, cock blocking the plan, making it hard to withstand. I don't want to demand, but if I gave him the chance, would he choose me or choose the bromance?
Nice. I
Nice
like
one, Tina.
that. Yeah, I know that had to be hard.
Nice.
That's true. The dude cock blocking the female. You don't have a cock, but your cock blocking going to you. Who does that?
Literal cock.
hate her.
Yeah, literal cock.
Literal, yeah.
Marielle from Las Vegas, our first caller. Welcome to the show. Hey, Marielle.
All right, here's the male pigeon call for you.
Oh, wow, thank you.
That's great, Marielle. Thank you, Marielle.
Oh.
What do you think about this topic? I just knew you were a female, but
Yeah.
okay, speak on it.
Oh no, I'm long ways from being a female. I mean, a real long ways from being a female.
Yes, I can
Okay.
hear the testosterone. Go ahead.
But I don't have a male friend that's a BFF. I have a female friend that's a BFF.
Dirty
Yep,
whore.
see.
That dirty whore trying to get to you.
Yep.
Your girlfriend hates it, doesn't she?
No, it's we live far apart. You know, I'm in Las Vegas. She
Better, are
lives
we?
in Tennessee.
Wait,
But
you're
we
in Las
are-
Vegas and your girlfriend's in Tennessee, or your best friend's in Tennessee?
No, my best friend's in Tennessee.
Oh,
Okay.
Good.
And we are truly best friends. We had the opportunity to become just two peas in a pod for a minute, but we wanted something more than that, so we passed up on the sex, and we became good friends.
Okay.
She leans on me, I lean on her. But I'm getting ready to establish a new relationship, and I don't know how to deal with. I want to continue being her best friend, and I want to introduce her to my new relation. How do
I got this.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for your call. This is what you have to do from the very, very, very beginning. immediately you have to introduce the girl to the best friend, because when you take a long time, the girlfriend starts getting suspicious, like, why'd you take so long, and why did you not want to hurt her feelings? The new girl has to feel like she is your priority, even though in the beginning, for a while, the best friend is going to be, because that's who you have your loyalty to, and that's who you have a history with. But you have to introduce them right away, because the longer you take, the more we're going to suspect something's up. So good luck with that. Introduce the two girls, and then maybe let them like be in touch with each other, and that'll make your new girl feel 100% confident. But when you keep her on the low, let them talk. Be like, hey, I'll Twitter each other, MySpace, Facebook, whatever. Okay, we have another caller on the line. Weezy from the Lower East Side. Welcome to the show.
What's going on, Weezy?
What's up, ladies?
Hey.
Y'all want to hear my bird call?
Yes.
I love it.
Wow, wait, let's hear another clean one. Let me hear one.
I gotta change it to the House of Beauty. I mean,
that's
sounds good, but y'all should like call it like Claudia J in the House of Beauty.
Thank you. Hey now.
Oh man, I mean, all right, you have your dogs that you run with, you know what I'm saying, and they'd be really, willing to ride and die with you. But once you get involved with somebody, they gotta stay in their lane. I mean, I have a lot of cats that we're real tight, but once I got married, or even before I got married, when I was just about that one young lady, that was it. I didn't really fuck with them like that no more, like hanging with them and stuff like that. I mean, it's kind of messed up because, some guys are like, oh, bros before hoes and all that bullshit, but, once you get a certain age, you gotta, look at the big picture.
So you place your relation with your woman ahead of your bromance.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the real male. That's a male thing to do. But you still keep them as your friends, but you're not as tight. Is that correct?
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. I mean, if they need me for anything, or they want to like hang or something, I consult with my significant other, and then maybe we'll do something. But normally it's something where it's a group thing. Like if I'm gonna hang with them, I have to bring my wife with me.
Oh wow! Nice. There we go.
Thank you, Weezy.
I disagree. I don't really like that.
He's grown.
Some grown man-ish.
Grown
right. You don't agree?
I don't really like that. No, because I feel like people need to maintain their individual lives, even though you're in
God damn it, women. You want the
I mean,
guys that drop their boys, and they drop the boys, and they stop cock blocking, and then you don't like that.
Right.
We'll be back after the break, Tina Davina. Is this our first argument on the air? Damn it, yes.
Yes.
We'll be back after the break. We are talking bromances. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. It's not a gay thing. It's a straight man thing, and we want to hear your thoughts on it. Give us a call. Right. Welcome back to the Claudia Jordan Show and the Pigeon. Let me give y'all some individual shine. Who's in the house?
Tina Davina is here.
Oh, wait a minute. I got some new sound effects. Let me try some of them.
I'm scared.
I know, right? Uh-oh.
What you gonna do?
The snooze button when we
Who's in the house?
Tina Davina is here.
Trying to
Yeah, I was trying to go with it. It didn't work.
who's in the house?
Laura's here, y'all.
Who's in the house?
Your girl Portia's in the house. What I'm not getting.
Who's in the house?
Shelly Rio.
You got knocked the fuck
It has nothing to do with any of you guys. I just felt like trying them out. It's the Claudia Jordan Show, and our topic tonight is bromance, man crush.
Yes.
A close relationship with your, between two straight men. Is your man's BFF getting in the way of your relationship? Fellas, ladies, call in 877-2-106-106. We're on Sirius 106 and XM 149. We have a caller on the line, female caller. My homegirl Cynthia. Welcome to the show, Cynthia.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey. Now, Cynthia, all the female callers, actually all the callers, we'd like to hear your best pigeon sound. Can you make a pigeon sound for us?
Well, let me see if I got one. That's the best.
All right then, girl. Nice try. All right. So you have a story? You have a bromance story? Did someone get in the way of your love?
Oh, my goodness. I can't even explain it to you. It was so ridiculous for two grown-ass men.
Ooh, but share it.
Okay, so one lived here in L.A., the one that I was dating, obviously, and then the other one lived in D.C., but would come home a lot. They would come home and get together, dressed alike, act alike. If we had to go anywhere, he had to come with us.
Wait, they dressed alike?
They dressed alike when they got together. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but 3 or 4 times we would show up somewhere and they'd have virtually the same outfit on, just a different color. No.
Are you kidding kidding.
That sounds premeditated to me.
That sounds
That
good.
is
Well, exactly.
horrible.
That's my
That is
point.
some
It was
crazy
too many
shit.
times for it to be a coincidence, but I'm trying to be nice. The guy I was dating was really nice, kind of mellow, good-looking guy. His friend was the opposite. Not as good-looking, not mellow, not, you know what I mean?
Obnoxious.
Really
Well,
arrogant, just like the
Cynthia,
exact
they
opposite.
say opposites attract.
Right.
Very, very strange to me. You know what I'm saying? So one night he's here. It was just this past New Year's. He's here in LA right before we were going, for New Year's to Vegas, and we were going out. And he decides he wants to come with us. His girlfriend is here. She's not coming.
Wow.
Wow.
I think that's a gay
Three's a relationship.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's not a bromance.
And what
We
happened?
go pick him up. We get all the way to the club. It was really busy. Got to the front of the line. Got inside the club. He's still standing there. He forgot his fucking ID.
Oh, my Lord.
So the night was over.
Now, you would think that, okay, he would just go home or whatever. No. We all had to leave.
Wow.
Wow.
Cynthia.
That sucks hella balls.
Wow.
You're not still with him, are you?
Cynthia, your man's gay.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not
thank
still with
God.
him because New Year's took it to another level. It took it to another level.
He kissed him on
that's
New Year's
ridiculous.
when the clock struck 12.
It got worse. We're
That
driving
sucks
to the
hella
fucking New
balls.
Year's Eve party, and all of a sudden this motherfucker starts to talk. Oh, excuse me. He starts to talk about how, marriage is a waste of time. He's not gonna have a girlfriend ever. And he's sitting there in the car with me and my dude and just him saying all this shit.
Wow.
Because he's gay.
Yeah, your boy is trying to holler.
He is gay.
You know how I know
he's gay?
Cynthia, thanks for your call.
The dressing alike.
Appreciate it.
Killed
Okay,
Yeah.
next up we have Terry from North Carolina. Now, ladies. Yes. Dudes dressing alike?
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That's gay in itself.
No,
Like,
that's, yeah.
Past 97?
I never see that.
All right, Terry from North Carolina, welcome to the show.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
How y'all doing?
We're
Great. How are you?
Are you involved in a bromance?
Well, this is about the past when I was in college and I had those friends that, try to cock block and all that shit, and girls like, well, why your friends always hanging around and all this and that? But they knew when it came down to getting that ass, the ass had to go. Point blank. They just had to pill. Get the fuck out of the room because I'm giving the hell of my business.
Wow.
Did your girlfriend ever
For
complain?
all ladies. Huh?
Did your girlfriend ever complain about the close relationship between you and your boy?
At first, because, we play basketball, so we'll go out and hoop ball and do this, but when it comes to getting down to that ass, they knew that I was about the ass more than being the boys, you know what I'm saying? So I told them, I said, if you still X on my door, you can listen in, but you can't come in, you understand?
Wow.
So all they did was just listen at the door and they heard a lot of beautiful music, but it wasn't
That's disrespectful.
It wasn't no songs on the
be
radio,
nice.
baby.
All right, Terry, thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Terrence from Missouri. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing, Claudia?
Good. Say hi.
Hey, how about us?
We're here too.
Hello to everyone. Claudia, I tried to call last week to at least say happy birthday, saying happy birthday to you, but I couldn't get through.
Thank you so
okay.
much. Now, hey, the topic tonight, bromances. Do you have a male BFF, a real close friend, maybe a female complains about him?
No, it's something totally different. What I had was a lady friend. We were cool. We all used to hang out together. Matter of fact, before her and her dude got together, we all used to hang out and be cool, like one big happy family. Then when they got together, it was like he just got upset, didn't want her around us and things like that. And I'm like, man, hey, we were friends when you came into this here.
Right.
Why is it all of a sudden now you want to just, hey, you can't have male friends no more. So me and her lost contact because of him and his jealousy, even though he used to sit back and kick it with us before they even got together.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your call, Terrence. I definitely think that that's a problem also, that women want to, take that away from men, because, sometimes it's overkill and then sometimes it's just, men
Right.
need that outlet.
Yeah, but I wonder what his problem was with her. Why
Well-
would some dude say, hey, I don't want your girl around? I mean, what is that about?
Tina Davina.
Yes.
You have some signs that your man may be in a bromance. Is that right?
Yes.
Let's hear them.
A couple of signs that your man may be in a bromance. They text each other all day. They have bromantic dinners, and they call it Guys Not Out. They tell you they don't like to talk on the phone, but then they chit chat with their boy all day long about sports, scores, or trades, or whatever.
How about falling asleep on the phone?
No, that's gay. That's gay.
That's very gay.
Yes.
They plan trips together without the girls, just, bromance. Golfing, skiing, fishing, and Vegas are always very popular.
Brokeback Mountain.
Exactly.
Fishing in Vegas.
They have man hugs, the half hug, the slap me on my back, and the butt slap.
That's gay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We have Terrell from Florida. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hey, Terrell.
Hi. Hi. Hello.
Hey. Has a bromance gotten in the way of your relationship?
Actually, in the beginning, I can say that it was cool, and then after a while, it got to the point where it was very annoying, and me and my partner would fight about it. And
How was it annoying?
How annoying?
Like, what was it that was happening that was making it annoying?
It was to the point where they would pretty much be on the phone all the time. All the time. That was his first phone call when he got up in the morning. The last phone call when we went to bed at night.
Wow. Oh,
Damn.
no.
Wow.
And you falling asleep on the phone?
It can be 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. He can call and need a favor, so he would get up out of bed and he would go.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
And so what would he say when you would, have these talks with him and let him know, like, you'd say it's a little too much, or, what would you say?
I would say that it's getting to the point where I can't take it anymore, and it got to the point where I was like, okay, you have to choose because I can't deal with it anymore. And for a while, I was getting my way for a while, and he would try his best not to talk to him, and he would start sneaking talking to him, and I would run across, I would hear him on the phone.
Sneaking to talk to the
I think he
homeboy.
was an undercover brother.
Hell no. It's all bad.
Honestly, a friend of mine started to say that, but my grandmother sat me down and she talked to me and she told me that maybe they're just that close. That's pretty much like a brother from another mother.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I think
she say sometimes you have to give and take. You can't pretty much take everything away from him.
True.
You're pretty much trying to control his
Exactly.
entire life. Because we would do things together, but when we do things together, he wouldn't come with us all the time, but he would have the option to come with us, but he wouldn't come all the time.
Wow. Well, thanks a lot. Fellas, when you're in a relationship with a woman, you are the one who have to put the parameters on your relationship with your boys. I mean, it's cool to have your boys, and you don't want to lose your identity.
Right.
But at the same time, you gotta give your
There
woman
gotta be boundaries.
some
Come
kind
on
of
now.
time.
You should never have to choose between either or. At one point, they each should fall back in their own right. Like the female should be like, listen, I'm going to give you your time with your boy. And then the dude should be like, listen, I need to separate for a minute and let you have your time with your girl. So
Exactly.
it's not a matter of choosing. It's just a matter of balancing, really.
Balance.
Right.
All right, a last call before the break. We have Tony from Pennsylvania. Welcome to the show.
How you doing, ladies?
Hey.
we're good.
Welcome. What do you think about this topic?
Well, the first of all, I just want to say to that one girl, the guys that's dressing like each other,
Right.
that's straight gay shit.
Right.
That's what I said.
And the second thing is, now the guy with the woman best friend, don't introduce them women because that best friend gonna stand in his way all the time. Because I had a bad experience about that. And my lady best friend, she still gets pissed off, when I get into a relationship with another woman or things like that.
Does she like it?
She, like I said, she gets jealous. And whenever I get off into a relationship, then I introduce them, and she
must like you, and she's sabotaging your relationships. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, she done played them games.
Well, thank you so much for your call, Tony.
All right, we're taking a break. Our topic tonight is bromances. Is your man's BFF getting in the way of your relationship? Give us a call. 877-2-106-106. We'll be back with more after the break.
Get up.
Welcome back to the Claudia Jordan for And My Pigeons. And special in-studio
What?
guest,
I'm
Jamie
Barack
Foxx.
Obama. If there's any indication that these bitches
You know what?
need to calm the fuck down.
We went from bitches to
And
bitches.
you know, that song was played
know
because
I'm joking.
I'm tired of niggas saying ain't no nigga like the one I got.
Ain't
To
no
me.
nigga like you want. Ladies, I can make it very simple for you. I understand what the.
Yeah.
But first of all, I just want to say, ladies, that you are doing a fabulous job, and I love how much estrogen is flowing in this room right now. I walked in, and all of a sudden, I wanted to breastfeed for some reason. I don't know, just my hormones.
You
were
walked in
kicking
and got your period.
My man walked in, and I don't know. I just automatically thought he was gay, and then he's like, "Why I got to be gay?" I was like, "Oh shit, I'm wrong." He said, "I'm just bullshitting." Jesse just throwing me off and shit.
And that's Jesse from America's Smartest Model. In the
Jesse from America's Smartest Model.
Yes.
All right, brother.
So Jamie Foxx, weigh in on the topic. We're
The
talking
weighing
about
in on the topic is this: is that you use your bro man for different buffer exercises. Like my bro man is my out. Oh, what was that you said? Oh, we gotta go hoop. I'll be right back. I gotta go. No, what was it? Well, you need. Yeah. We gotta run out here and drop this transmission in this car. But it's 4 a.m. I know, but we need to get an early start because men have trouble with commitment, and you have to understand all the time. You have hung out with that guy that you thought was cool, just your friend, and you can hang out with him 365 days, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week because you're friends and y'all just kick it. But the minute some yeast and some pre-cum is exchanged, all of a sudden it changes the dynamic of the relationship for a man because we feel like we're sinking. For one, all of the guys that are hanging out with us, like, look at this bitch ass nigga running to his babe and shit. Hey, you gotta run home, don't you? We playing basketball on the court. It's the issue. No, nigga, I can hang one more game. But we really, and we really do want to be committed. But there is so much pressure of being the pimp, of being the player that it throws us into turmoil. A lot of times, you guys are going through turmoil, but we're actually going through worse turmoil. And then a lot of times, we actually miss out on that babe or that girl that we long for that relationship with because we do have our bromances. But at the same time, some of my bromances, like Johnny Mac, I can't get enough of calling Johnny Mac. Just like when I call Johnny motherfucking Mac, I get it all worked out.
I talked to Johnny Mac. I'm like, you hear from Fox? He's like, yeah, all the time. I'm like, he never returns my phone calls.
Because it's something about Johnny Mac. He understands when I say, man,
let's run this train.
He gets it. And a lot of times, some of my bromance friends are the cats that do hold the magnums and the baby oil. Hold these magnums in this goddamn baby oil.
Shelleria, what do you think about this?
And make sure you don't spill my sunflower seeds.
Baby oil.
Ask
Why would you need baby oil?
I have baby oil in every one of my rooms
No,
strategically.
but you know that when you use baby oil and condoms, that it actually doesn't. The condom doesn't work anymore.
Who said he uses a condom?
He just said he carries
No, you're missing what I'm saying. The baby oil and the condom doesn't always go together.
That's what it
Sex expert.
Right. There's no condom when there's baby
me
oil.
and Shelly used, we did it. But anyway, it's all good though. It's all good. We did it one time. It's okay. It's one time. If you did it only one time, it doesn't mean it's an affair. It was just, it was a hiccup. Or shall we say a dick up? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding with Shelly. I am kidding with Shelly. I have never had sex with her in the daytime.
Foxhole exclusive.
But what I'm saying is that you have to understand is that.
Okay, Claudia.
Wow, hilarious. This is what you have to understand. We will forever be on opposite sides of this. But I can say this. It's like the women in this room, it's going to be tough for you because you are very independent. You make your own money, and it's a two-edged sword. Because as we were talking about maybe some of the Chris Brown situation and that whole thing, like it's like sometimes you have to understand we're very fragile. I'm writing a book, as I've already told you, that women bend, men break.
Wow, yeah.
Because woman to see a hair in the car, it's not her hair. I have black woman's hair. This is blonde, but I'm not going to charge him up right now. I log it as evidence. Bend.
There we go.
Bend.
Wow.
Bend. All right. Your phone is texting like crazy, and y'all sleep, and your phone is jumping, and all kinds of texts going. And niggas, girls with asses and titties and everything. She don't jump up and check. She logs it as evidence. Bend. You say you're gonna get home You get home at 6:30 in the morning from the club 2 days ago. She don't jump up and go, nigga, wait the fuck. No, she logs it as evidence. But then when you do get into that argument, that final argument, you bring it all up like a lawyer. September 29th, let the court show that your motherfucking ass. Well, guys are so fragile. This is why we don't like to get close. The minute we do get close, and this is what I want to say to you, you may not want a man to be in love with you. Because when we're in love with you, we're in motherfucking love with you.
Throwing rocks at windows.
I'm not kidding. And then the minute you say, oh, Chris Tucker's so funny.
What?
Funny like what, bitch? Like you want to suck Chris Tucker's funny dick, bitch? How about I catch up with you and Chris Tucker's funny ass and beat the funny out you, motherfucking. What the fuck is this bitch gonna tell me? And then I call Johnny Mac, this bitch gonna tell me Chris Tucker is funny. Well, he is funny. Motherfucker, fuck you too.
Well, he is.
And so you have to understand this. And here's the other thing for you ladies. Upwardly mobile, very intelligent, very beautiful. I would love to hit. I'd probably do hit in my dreams. All of you together. I really do. And I was looking at a picture of you, Claudia, just at the Terrell Owens thing. You're looking very,
that's
very,
when all the rumors got sparked.
Yeah, very, very nice. So I had to hit it to that picture. But here's what I'm saying. It's like,
Shelly.
Here's the real deal. All of us in this room have someone that is in love with us.
Yeah.
And you know where they're standing? They're standing behind us. But we live in L.A., we're upwardly mobile, and everything we want is in front of us and just out of our reach. And that's what we really toil with. But Claudia has a guy right now that will lay it all the way down for her. But she's like, this motherfucker's boring. Or this motherfucker ain't adventurous enough.
Runs a 4.8.
But you understand what I'm saying? So everybody in the world, the person that loves you most is right behind you. In my man's case,
Jesse, speak.
Wow. Please, Jesse.
Well,
I'm just observing today.
Jesse, I'm saying in most people, most people
a man
who's in
behind
love,
you is not such a bad
there's
thing.
a person behind you who loves you the most.
How about can I have two?
There you go.
Oh, wow. ACD.
Hey, I'm completely comfortable
What an impossible.
with gay with homosexual.
Bad space hands.
I just want to let you know that.
Bisexual.
Jesse?
See?
He's bi.
Speak on it, Jesse.
There you go.
You still have
Speak on it, Jesse.
I like both.
Double dipping ass.
I
Speak
didn't
on
know
it.
that.
I get bored.
You get bored or you get bored?
Fuck our topic.
I get both.
Fuck our
I get
topic. We're
both.
just gonna talk about sex and everything.
Whatever
else.
you want.
No, but what I'm
it's
saying
cool.
is
I
this,
like it.
is
It's
that
fine.
all of what we're fighting for, everything that we're reaching for, literally there is somebody that is with us. The only thing we don't like in this room, we don't like monotony, and we cannot be content because it's not in our nature. We're never going to find that love is going to sustain us because, listen, we're basically, you know what we are? We're the internet page, like that pops up, and then you pop one thing, and then all these different things pop up. And say, that's what our minds are doing. You'll get with one guy, or you'll get with one girl, or a burl, and the thing is that you get bored because this is L.A. So what I say is, in this room, we'll live for great moments. What we'll teach most people out there, Midwest, the South.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they're going to meet somebody. They're going to go to church, which you heathens don't do.
She does.
I do. I go to church.
What? It's not working. Shelly, you're loose. You're loose. Shelly. You're loose, Shelly.
Foxxhole exclusive.
Shelly and Tina go to church. I don't go, but I pray at home all the time.
But the church girls usually are the one that won't have sex with you.
Tina Davina?
Yeah, but they'll give you some mean head. I'm telling you.
I do not do
They'll hum a hymn.
Shelly, now we've two things you might find interesting.
Yeah.
Flora Santiago, 38, 37,
Yes.
has never had raw dick. Shelly does not give head.
No.
Really?
No.
Shelly, didn't you?
That's disgusting. See, there we just caught him in his lie.
I'm just trying to think. Did Shelly,
Slob the knob.
did you slob the knob?
And she's never had.
I've had raw dick in my mouth.
You said you in your mouth.
Well, you know what?
But you
I
put it-
applaud you. I applaud you.
In your mouth, but not your vagina? That makes no sense.
She hasn't had sex in 3 years.
In your mouth, but not your vagina.
But you gotta understand. But you have to understand this. Is that you gotta understand this? Is that you women here are of a different breed, and it's gonna be a different guy that's gonna be able to handle you and hold your attention. You just it's gonna be a hybrid of a man that you meet that is gonna be somebody. No, a hybrid. It's gonna be a man who's quiet. You're going to find someone. No, listen. I'm telling you, he's going to be quiet and he's going to allow you to be you. And that's what, even in my relationships, it's like the reason that I'm in some of the relationships that I'm in and they last for a long time because that girl allows me to be me. She's quiet. She listens. And I come home. I'm a very me person. And hey, how was your day? Well, I. And then you should have seen what me did and me. And then I was, and did you hear my music? And my music was this. And then my movie was this. And my music. And I. What'd you do today? And you don't sleep. She's like, nigga, it's 1. Nigga, I'm asleep now. And so the thing is that you're going to have to find that person. This is just my advice. That person who is really like not moved, somebody secure, but somebody who's able to allow you to front run. And I think that Jay-Z is one of the most spectacular guys when it comes to allowing his woman to be a front runner. And I think that all guys from Ike and Tina to Chris Brown, whoever, can learn from that because Jay looks at Beyonce, go ahead, B, you doing your thing, but later on tonight, I'm hitting that. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. So it's a lot for us to learn. All of the questions that we have here tonight, we're not going to get those questions. We're going to be 90 years old still trying to figure out the answers to the question. But all I can tell you, just have some fun, man. You know, let it out. And don't hold on to that thing too long. Wow. Don't hold on to it.
What are you saying? We should like put it out there?
I'm just saying, I think you should start being more adventurous. I think we live right now in a society where we have really told women that you have to just, you have to be a certain type of way. You have to talk a certain. I mean, even I talked to my daughter about you and you being on the show, and I said, no, I said, you got to understand, Corinne, Claudia is of a different breed. She doesn't sit in the back and let all the guys talk shit. She likes to talk shit too, and she's beautiful, and she's got a lot, and she really understood. And I said, and that's what you're gonna be eventually, without maybe some of the cuss words. but you understand what I'm saying? So you are a beacon to women. I mean, you look at it like this. You're sitting here trying to figure out these questions. Yeah. Look at Oprah Winfrey, a billionaire, and she still ain't married. That's right. And she'll tell you right up there, I'm not getting married. For what? Because she sees the other side of it. She sees the guys behind the curtain. They know we bullshit. We full of shit every day. I'm late right now. I'm late I'm fucking late right now. I said I'll be on my way, but I came in and smelled all of this beautifulness. and I just wanted to come in, smell this cocoa butter, and I just wanted to come in and give my take on it and to see which one of you is weak.
Well, Jamie,
which one of you got the intuition out?
Jamie,
I'm trying to get a little something in my office there.
Jamie, it's unfortunate that you don't like girls that talk and that kind of.
Yeah, shut up.
It is.
Nah.
Opposites. Because opposites attract.
But because a lot of women like us that are outgoing, would like a guy like you that is,
Yeah, but you know what?
They don't come after us.
But a lot of times, you're gonna bump heads at a certain point. Like look
or
at those,
gel very nicely.
But look at those relationships that are like that. At a certain point, somebody has to give way. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to. This is just science. Negatives and positives. You don't have two negatives. You don't have two positives. It doesn't work out. Look at what Brad and Angelina is going through right now. It's like it's tough to withstand it because they're both too. And here's the thing: you women have balls. You guys got balls. You can't see them, but women in this industry have balls. You wouldn't be able to make it in this industry if you didn't have them. You wouldn't be able to be Claudia Jordan if you didn't have a certain type of, no, motherfucker, I'm not going for that. So by having that, some of those other things you have to give up. I have to give up things. I have to give up things like, there's a,
not a damn thing.
No. What you have to give up, no, what you really have to give up in this business, you don't really know who's really in it for who you are.
You're right about that.
And then you check your heat meter anytime the record is out or the movie is doing well. I'm getting calls now from girls to you. Where you been?
Oh, wow.
Bitch on Earth. That's where I've been. What the fuck are you talking about? Right. But we getting calls. Am I right? Me and Johnny Mac are getting calls from girls we ran trains on. How long ago?
Oh.
4 years ago. Hey,
old news.
You still got those tracks over there?
You know what?
Put some coal in my furnace.
You know what's crazy though, Jamie? You say that, and I think a lot of men assume that. Like, I'm an aggressive alpha female in my work, but when it comes to a relationship, like, I like to play the back in my relationship. Like, I like to bow down to the man in my relationship, but I'm not like that in business. So I think a lot of men will kind of write me off, like, think, she'd be too tough. One guy told me we would bump heads. I know he would. I'm like, no, we wouldn't. I'm a different animal in my relationship than I am with work. Because I would I want to lead a man to lead me. Like, a girl like me likes that. But men automatically assume that that's not going to happen. So instead, they go off with their boy and engage in their bromances.
That's right.
And just leave the sisters like me to the side. So we got a lightning round coming up. You know your man is involved in a bromance or in love with his best friend when, Tina Davina.
Yes. Oh, it's
Oh,
right
no,
now?
I thought you were going to break.
I thought you were going to break her.
Sound like you were going to break.
Are we going to break?
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. What's that? What do I know? It's just my show. We'll be back after the break. We're talking with Jamie Foxx. We're talking about bromances. More coming up after the break. Welcome back to the Claudia Jordan Show and the Pigeons.
Yes. Oh, shucks. Somebody just shit on me. Damn.
Our topic tonight is bromances and whatever Jamie Foxx wants to speak on because
No, you know what? I just want to say this. You
I love when you
ladies,
speak on relationships.
you ladies, you know what? I love it because you're thirsty for it. You're trying to find it.
We're trying every week.
You know, and beautiful. I just got to say this. We have to start taking pictures and showing people what you look like.
You know, I got the camera.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Now, do you post them on your site? Because women, they
Yeah, we do.
Oh, they can see your pictures on the MySpace.
www.myspace.com/thesingleife with CJ.
And we have
Twitter, Facebook,
Yes.
too.
Yes.
Facebook, Twitter, went all
Our
that.
individual
Now, do you
pages.
guys have any photos of you guys in bikinis or something that can really sell the show?
When I get
on the
I was in
MySpace.
business suits.
no, when I
No, we're
See the-
not.
Can
When
I
I
see
used to
some
get-
show magazine shot?
when I used to get back in my drinking days, I left that behind in 09 pretty much.
Yeah,
I
right.
would take nasty pictures of
are in
myself
09.
all the time.
Really?
We are known on
But
you,
you have
weirdo.
a very beautiful vagina. I
I
just have to
do,
let people
I
know
do.
that Claudia,
I do.
and it's gorgeous. The
Thank
most
you,
incredible
Jamie.
Aries-ian.
Jamie, I appreciate the love. Your penis is quite large as well.
Try to work on it.
Hey, holla at me.
We're sick on this freaking
Self-esteem
show.
get low.
Beautiful. Wow.
It's beautiful.
Okay, so there's some famous bromances out there. Jamie, you're on our list as well.
Yes. Yes.
We mentioned the first one.
I'm
What is
gonna
it?
say
The first-
Tyrese and Genuine.
Best friends?
They're best friends.
Popular.
And they were always together. No,
Right.
Okay.
Tyrese
getting a
and
divorce
Genuine,
together,
okay.
or whatever separation. Or
But
whatever.
Tyrese and Genuine at one point when they was like really blazing. I mean, shit. How do you settle down when you're Tyrese and
Yeah, they
Genuine?
should
I
wait.
saw Genuine in concert at the Universal
Oh, the amphitheater.
Amphitheater,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, I carry his bags. Yeah,
He's a cutie pie.
he's gonna be where the snatch is. He's gonna be where the snatch
Yeah.
is. So
he's
it's tough. But he married a very beautiful woman. What was her name?
Soleil.
I had a crush on Soleil. Do you know how many times I masturbated to Soleil?
My goodness.
Oh my god.
It's just the truth.
Gangster rapper. Okay.
It's the truth.
Hilarious. Flora, famous bromances.
George Clooney, Brad Pitt.
Okay, Portia.
Ben Affleck, Matt Damon.
Shelly, do you have something?
Apparently, Tom Cruise and Will Smith.
Okay.
You didn't know that.
Good one.
You just reading
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Jamie Foxx
I
and
sure did.
Speedy and
Yes.
Johnny Mac.
And Johnny Mac.
Beautiful thing.
I will never break over my bromance.
That's right.
Some of those other guys may fall out, but for some reason, I just these guys are like herpes. It's like
That's right. They never know.
they go away for a few weeks, and I feel this burning sensation, and the next thing you know, they're at my door.
And you kind of don't want to admit you got them, but you do.
Yeah, you don't have to admit you have them, but you do. You
1
know
in
what
4
I'm saying?
have them, yeah. Okay, so signs. We do what we call a lightning round. So we go around lightning implying speed.
Yes.
So a quick answer to the question, and Jamie, you can weigh in on what you think about
Sure.
this, okay? Sign your man is in a bromance or in love with his best friend. Tina Tamino.
He'll make you sit in the back seat while his boy takes the shotgun.
Hilarious.
Laura, signs your man is in a bromance or in love with his best friend.
When he buys his homie a BFF gold chain
With the heart.
Oh.
with the heart that you break.
And he gets half.
Wow, Jesus.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Portia Coleman,
Okay.
sign your
That's
man.
borderline. Okay.
Yeah, like low key. That's
it a
all gay.
bromance?
Yeah, when he invites you on a so-called romantic getaway, and all of a sudden his boy is there, and it's the three of y'all.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
That's me all the time. But then again,
Damn, Jamie.
we run trains.
right. That's different.
So
Shelly
you gotta
Rio.
have somebody to navigate.
Somebody to drive the caboose at
Somebody to
least.
drive this
Damn.
motherfucker.
Shelly Rio.
Somebody to hold her down.
Wow. Oh, wow. To drug the female. Shelly Rio. Signs your man is in a bromance or in love with his best friends.
When you guys are out shopping and then he says, hey, that would look really good on such and such.
Oh, wow. Has that ever really happened?
Hell
to you?
no.
Okay, well, watch your tone. Watch your tone and your delivery.
Jamie Foxx, a sign that our man could be in a bromance or in love with his best friend. What would you say?
Man,
Lightning round.
It's okay. We'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. Speed. Claudia Jordan.
Claudia.
Yes.
Signs that your man is in a bromance.
They drink from the same straw.
Ew. That's disgusting. I wouldn't even do that with a kid straw.
Hilarious.
You guys have more? Go around.
Yeah, you should taste his passion fruit, nigga. Stop the pain.
Tina Davina.
Nah.
Round 2, lightning round. Flying speed. Signs your man is in love with his best friend.
He shouldn't even.
They sit and watch porn together.
Oh,
I don't understand that shit.
Watch porn together.
Dudes that watch porn together.
There's a lot of gay. You have a lot of gay fans out there.
Flora Santiago. Signs your man is in a bromance or in love with his best friend.
When his homie comes up to you and goes, you know what? He really doesn't like that toenail color on you.
Oh, wow. He will not
Wow.
Portia
What
Coleman.
dudes are y'all going to do?
Right, it's the LA dudes.
Some of these dudes
LA dudes.
Portia
Yeah.
Coleman.
First off, a dude should not be having a straw anyway. That's just what I'm saying. Dudes don't really
Yeah,
drink
how
straw.
tough can you be? Like, look at this
Right,
bitch
look at
nigga.
drink the straw. What the fuck? You don't use the straw. I guess I would say if he buys his homeboy a car for his birthday,
Or jewelry.
you taking a bus. When he buys something for him that you know that you
Shout out
need.
to Will Smith in the Bentley.
Right. Yes.
Wow.
Or wait a minute. Or like I'll say, actually,
Hitting hard out here.
Oprah, she was nice. You know, Tyler Perry was on there, and he said he bought a car for Oprah, and he also bought one for Gail. So that was nice. He didn't just get one for her; he got one for her best.
Gotta keep the
bestie.
home happy.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, that was cool. So at least buy two if you're gonna buy one.
Shelly Rio, do you have another one?
I do.
Signs your man. Would you like to share it with us?
Yeah.
Radio, not telepathy.
How about when there's something important and he calls his friend before he calls you?
Oh, hate
Hate
that.
That would be annoying to me.
Depends on what it is, though.
Claudia, signs that your man is in a bromance.
Okay, damn it. He buys his man jewelry. He vacations together. His boy has his ATM number. He brings them with. He brings them with him when he the ATM pin number.
Yeah, no, I know what it is.
And when they have the same tattoo, I've seen that.
That's
You never
of
seen
what?
that?
What do
It's
they
like matching
have?
tattoos.
But of what? Oh, it's got to be something mutual.
How about when they tattoo their names on each other?
No, that's gay.
That's
No
gay.
question about
We
that.
forgot a famous bromance that is questionable.
But he came to clear up the air.
Baby and Wheezy.
Oh,
Baby.
Mr. Carter, huh?
Can we ask?
Baby and
Can we ask
Wheezy.
our resident gay man, bisexual?
Our resident bisexual.
You seen the
resident reach around.
Oh, Baby and Wheezy. They were
Pogo
spotted.
stick handler.
They were spotted kissing on the mouth, and they have matching tattoos. They have tattoos of each other.
Okay.
Is that gay? Now you're gay and bisexual, so
I'm gay and bisexual,
Ask
yes.
him that.
Okay, well, ask
Gay.
you.
That is gay.
Is that gay?
Let me tell you, I've been in the 504 a couple times, and I think it's more like a mentor thing with those people.
But they kissed on the lips.
and made a song
Like,
called.
it was like
it's like a father-son.
But what about the song "Stunting Like My
Like,
Daddy"?
kinda like-
Hey, don't look at me. You're the one that sucks cock.
I don't kiss my kids.
I have no idea what you're talking. Why would you look at me? You're the one that sucks balls.
I do suck balls. That is
That's what I'm
correct. But I'm
saying.
telling you, I think it's my
Well,
father.
why would you look at me? Jamie, could you help me? I'm like,
Because you're an actor. You've been in a couple of different roles. I mean, you kind of know. You got world experience. You got world experience. He got world experience.
Jamie
That
Foxx.
goddamn shot shit. Come on now.
He can't shake.
that damn shot.
He know he can't shake me.
Get that damn
I'll
shot.
take a shower with this nigga. Won't feel nothing. No, shit. I'm that
I
strong.
doubt
with
that
my
shit, but
man,
okay.
Well, you did turn down Prince.
Shit. I mean, that's the only one that could turn me.
He is pretty.
It's Prince. That's the only one.
So you think it's,
You're no Prince.
Hey, I'm not yet. Not yet.
are you saying he's a pauper? So you would say that's more of a
That's not
mentor
gay.
thing, and Jamie, you say that's more of a feminine kind of gay thing.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I say mentor, but the things y'all said earlier,
It's
it
a
sounds
mentor.
gay.
It's a mentor.
The straw shit, the buying
gay.
chains, the hard shit, the ATM shit sounds like joint accounts, like almost like marriage shit, domestic partnership. That's a little
That
gay. So
sounds gay.
I think your nigga don't like you like a man.
And this is coming
That's all
from
I wanna say.
America's smartest
Most
model.
smartest model.
That's right.
And I know niggas and I know bitches. And I'm telling you, your nigga don't like if you buying shit for that nigga.
Ooh.
That's right.
Wow,
You
so
heard
harsh.
There we go.
So when he
That's
bought
it.
him a Rolex and didn't buy me
Buy you one?
that shit was gay.
He's just not that into you.
Okay, ladies, 2 minutes left. What have we learned today? Anything?
Well, see,
We learned
We're never going to find a man in L.A.
you know what?
we should settle and
Ever.
never expect to be in
Well,
love.
no.
together.
Here's the thing.
I'll be by
know.
myself.
Never settle. You know what I'm saying? Never settle.
Right.
But at the same time, understand that there's going to be some risks in the way we live our lives, and it's just going to be tough. But we're going to have a great time. I think it's great what you do on this radio show. You give a chance for women to sort of open up and feel like empowered and feel independent. And I think that's what's needed. And at the end of the day, maybe you are the sacrifice for all the women that are coming up after you, you know what I'm saying, that are going to be able to be empowered and know that they can do their own thing, and sort of like flip it on them. Because you got to understand, when you flip it on us, when guys get in love, we go goofy as a motherfucker.
That's true. Huh?
We go Vietnam. We stalking you. We behind plants and shit.
Jamie, I appreciate it if you stop. It's getting a little bit scary.
Yeah, I mean, you know what?
Eddie Murphy's getting pissed and Chris Tucker.
Hilarious.
My superstar boyfriends are getting angry with me.
But you know what? And that's what it is. But like I said, hopefully we'll be able to have some great moments, great times. You're gonna meet a lot of interesting people. And, you know, make it do what it do. I'm late. I'm in trouble.
We appreciate
you coming
like
by.
That,
but,
we really do.
You know, but it's great, man.
It took a year and a half, but we appreciate 1 minute with you. We
By
appreciate
accident.
I know.
I just, Shelly, could you meet me in the office?
Stop it.
Talk to me for a second.
This has been the Claudia Jordan.
Let me shine your wedding ring there for you.
This has been the Claudia Jordan Show. Special guest Jamie Foxx. Join us
I'm allegedly.
He's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Go get it, Shelly.
Every month. Yeah, take one for the team.
Yeah,
Shelly.
come on, Shelly.
Come on, Shelly.
My anniversary is in like 2 days. Are
Your
you
anniversary.
Shelly, we need some endorsements.
Your
Go.
anniversary.
Oh, you guys are
Your anniversary ain't shit. Okay.
My husband listens to this.
Join us every Monday, 7 on the West Coast, 10 on the East, on the MySpace page at
www.myspace.com/The Single Life with CJ and Facebook us at The Claudia Jordan Show and Friends.
HiddenBeach.com for Tina's blogs.
Yes.
And Sweet Avenue LA, Flora.
Yes, www.sweetavenuela.com.
MySpace.com/Miss Portia.
ShellyRio.com/blogs.
And the real Claudia Jordan, MySpace. And hit us up every week.
Twitter.
Twitter account as well. We're taking suggestions. We want to hear from you. We love you. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you next week.
Yeah.